That game was tough to watch. Where do I start here? Lots of injuries for the Buffalo Bills in Miami this past Sunday. Backup center Greg Van Roten had a tough day snapping the ball before he went out due to a heat exhaustion injury. Stefon Diggs was caught coming in and out of the game, laying on the sidelines, also due to the heat elements. There's word that Isaiah McKenzie was puking at halftime, amongst a handful of other injuries. It seemed like the Bills were definitely feeling the effects of the extreme heat in Miami. Now, I had a buddy text me during the game. There was a famous game called the Body Bag Game that took place in 1990 with the Philadelphia Eagles facing the then Washington Redskins. There were 9 injuries in that game. This might have very well been the Body Bag Game Part 2. This was a hard game to watch. I found myself somewhere during the second half just wanting the Bills to get out healthy, caring more about the health of the overall squad more so than the outcome of a Week 3 matchup. Now, I know that sounds weird. Obviously, I wanted the Bills to win, but there was a stretch during that game where it seemed like every other play there was an injury on the field. And I'm sure a lot of Bills fans can relate. The overall goal is to win the Super Bowl, not beat the Dolphins in Week 3.
What's up, guys? You know football just as well as I do, and I know that you probably pick the winners as often as I do. So why not get paid for it with MyBookie? With MyBookie, you can bet single game spreads or money lines, or you can parlay multiple to increase your payout. Low contest entry fees and over $500,000 to be won. Make it so you don't have to be a pro gambler to have fun. Hey, that rhymes. Getting started is very easy. Just go to mybookie.ag. Use the promo code TABLES on your first deposit to secure your double deposit bonus. That's promo code TABLES to get your first deposit matched. Dollar for dollar, all the way up to $1,000. Link is in the description. Check it out.
Josh Allen was getting pressured all day. This guy was going through it, and he is a monster. Throwing 62 times for 400 yards. 62 pass attempts is an obscene amount of pass attempts for anyone, let alone a player in the NFL. Driving the point home even further that this guy is an absolute beast. I don't think I've ever seen a football game where the losing team dominates so heavily in time of possession and yardage gained. It almost seemed like the offense was on the field too long. People always talk about wearing out the defense, keeping them on the field for an extended period of time, but I think this week in Miami, the roles were kind of reversed and the offense was kind of wearing itself out because they were on the field
for way too long.
Only getting 3 points between a 20-play drive and a 17-play drive. Also, that debacle at the end of the second half where the snap got away from Allen, costing them a field goal attempt. Bottom line is the Bills lost the game. I give Miami their credit. They made plays when they need to, especially with that goal line stand at the end of the game.
I hate the Miami Dolphins with everything in my heart.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. Miami beat the Bills. They are not better than the Bills. Here's a list of crazy shit that happened during this game. A Miami defensive lineman seems to grab Josh Allen's junk. Josh Allen then rips his helmet off at the bottom of the pile, getting a 15-yard personal foul penalty. Tua hits his head on the back of the turf, tries to get up, can't walk, and then somehow comes back into the game. They're saying he lost his balance or couldn't walk correctly due to a back injury that happened earlier in the game, but the NFLPA has launched an investigation on whether he should or should not have been back in the football game. Josh Allen, for whatever reason, misses a wide open Isaiah McKenzie in the end zone, which would have been a touchdown, leading to the now infamous butt punt. He hit him right in the butt. I thought it was hilarious that the Miami player says he has a W tattooed on his butt cheeks. I'm sure that didn't feel good. And it was all capped off by Ken Dorsey absolutely losing his at the end of the football game. So what now? We're on to Baltimore. The odds makers in Vegas must feel that the Buffalo Bills are still the best team in the NFL because heading into Week 4, they are a 3-point road favorite against a solid Baltimore squad. We all know about Lamar Jackson. J.K. Dobbins is back. Devin Duvernay is coming into his own, and Bateman is an absolute weapon on the outside. Their defense is suspect, and hopefully Josh Allen and the boys can take advantage of that next Sunday. We'll see. Guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this next week's matchup against the Baltimore Ravens, or how you felt about Tua coming back into the game, the butt punt, Ken Dorsey losing his all of it. Let me know in the comments. I read all of them. And if you have a good enough take, I will feature it in a future video. It's been real. Go Bills, and I will see you on the next one.